From courtroom prosecutor to primetime television star, and from media fame to the center of American political power, Kimberly Guilfoyle's journey is anything but ordinary. Ambition, controversy, influence, and transformation. This is the story of a woman who navigated law, media, and politics to build a powerful identity in one of the world's most intense public arenas. Stay with us, because this story goes far beyond what you think you know. Kimberly and Guilfoyle, born on March 9, 1969, in San Francisco, California, emerged from a culturally rich and politically aware household into a life that would eventually place her at the intersection of law, media, and American politics, crafting a multifaceted career defined by ambition, reinvention, and public visibility. Raised by her Puerto Rican mother, Mercedes, a dedicated special education teacher, and her Irish immigrant father, Anthony Guilfoyle, a construction worker who later became a real estate investor and political advisor, Kimberly grew up surrounded by both resilience and aspiration, absorbing from an early age the importance of hard work, education, and public service. Though her life took a deeply personal turn when her mother passed away from leukemia when Kimberly was just 11 years old, an event that profoundly shaped her emotional strength and determination, instilling in her a sense of independence that would define her later pursuits. She attended Mercy High School before enrolling at the University of California, Davis, where she earned her undergraduate degree, later continuing her education at the University of San Francisco School of Law, where she obtained her Juris Doctor, demonstrating early on a keen interest in the legal system and the power of advocacy. And during her time as a law student, she also spent time modeling to support herself financially, an experience that exposed her to media and public presentation while reinforcing her ability to navigate diverse professional environments. After passing the bar, she began her legal career as a prosecutor in San Francisco, where she handled a wide range of cases, developing a reputation for being articulate, confident, and assertive in the courtroom. Though her early career was not without setbacks, including a period during which she lost her position at the district attorney's office due to administrative restructuring, a challenge that pushed her to relocate to Los Angeles, where she continued working as a deputy district attorney, gaining further experience in criminal prosecution, particularly in domestic violence and narcotics cases, before eventually returning to San Francisco to serve in the district attorney's office, where she became known for her role in high-profile cases, including her involvement in prosecuting the dog mauling case that drew national attention, helping to establish her credibility as a skilled legal professional capable of handling complex and emotionally charged trials. During this period, her personal life also attracted attention, particularly her marriage to Gavin Newsom, who would go on to become a prominent political figure and later the governor of California. And as Newsom rose in political prominence, Kimberly found herself increasingly in the public eye, balancing her professional identity as a prosecutor with her role as a political spouse, though the couple's eventual divorce marked a turning point that coincided with her transition into media, a move that would redefine her career trajectory. Kimberly's entry into television began with legal analysis roles, where her courtroom experience translated naturally into on-air commentary, and she quickly gained recognition for her confident delivery, sharp insights, and charismatic presence, eventually joining Court TV and later securing a position at Fox News, where she became a co-host on programs such as The Five, establishing herself as a prominent media personality known for her outspoken views, energetic style, and ability to engage audiences across a wide spectrum of political topics. And during her tenure in television, she built a brand that combined legal expertise with strong political commentary, positioning herself as both an analyst and an advocate within conservative media circles. As her influence grew, so did her involvement in political campaigns and public speaking, eventually aligning closely with Donald Trump and becoming an active supporter and fundraiser within his political network, a role that further elevated her national profile and placed her at the center of major political events, including campaign rallies and fundraising initiatives, where her speaking style, passionate, assertive, and highly energetic, became a defining feature of her public persona. Though this increased visibility also brought scrutiny and controversy, as her statements and affiliations were often analyzed and debated in the media, reflecting the broader polarization of American political discourse. Her personal life once again intersected with her public identity through her relationship with Donald Trump Jr., which further solidified her connection to one of the most influential political families in the United States, and together they became a highly visible pair within political and social circles, attending major events and participating in campaign activities, reinforcing her role not only as a media figure but as a political influencer. Beyond her public career, Kimberly has also been involved in philanthropy and advocacy, supporting causes related to education, law enforcement, and community development, though much of her public narrative continues to be shaped by her roles in media and politics, where she has navigated both praise and criticism while maintaining a strong presence and a clear sense of identity. Throughout her journey, Kimberly Guilfoyle has demonstrated an ability to adapt and evolve, moving from the structured environment of the courtroom to the fast-paced world of television and the high-stakes arena of political campaigning, each phase of her career reflecting a willingness to embrace new challenges and redefine her path. And while opinions about her may vary widely depending on perspective, her impact as a public figure remains undeniable, illustrating the complex interplay between law, media, and politics in shaping modern public discourse. And her story ultimately represents a narrative of ambition, resilience, transformation, and the pursuit of influence within some of the most competitive and scrutinized fields in contemporary society, a journey that continues to unfold as she remains an active and recognizable figure on the national stage.